So this is just a recap. This is basically how I killed NIO today. So for those who watched my video yesterday, I had said that I was going short NIO. So we're going to review the trade real quick so you can see where I got short, and you can see I went short yesterday, covered today, went long today, and then sold out. And so I clipped about 4.5 points from the stock. So we're going to review the trade. So you can see my short here. Again, this is with a small account. I really don't have a lot of money in this account. Currently, my account balance is $68.72, and I've made about $3,000 or so over the past week. This is in no way, shape, or form talking about gloating. It's just we're just doing a quick recap. And for those who are, of course, wanting to get into day trading, as you can see, my account isn't that big, right? You can see I'm up 115 today. Most of that is, of course, from just swing trading. Some swing, some day trading. So we're going to review the NIO trade. So just so you can see, of course, this was live. As you can see, I started shorting NIO yesterday, as I posted in a video. I only had 60 shares, right? So this isn't thousands of shares. This is just for people who are like, I'm new to trading, I just want to get in, and you might think that you can't earn a decent amount of money. So this is show you, when you understand chart reading, you're able to pick up pretty good clips. Even if you're trading 50 shares, you can still pull out 300-400 a day, as long as you're able to understand technical analysis. So there's always a lot of movement in a lot of these stocks. All right, so with NIO, you can see it. I started getting short a little bit too early, but I kept on. And so typically I average in. Typically it's with 5 to 10 shares is usually. I'll just start putting in points. I'll start putting in prices along the way. So my average on my 60 shares of NIO, my average short was 62. You can look at the 42. You can look at the video yesterday. It was like 42 and a couple of pennies or whatever. So pre-market in the morning, again, because I know that there's a lot of buyers that are going to step into NIO, I wasn't sure how far down. And then, of course, looking at NIO on, or wait, looking at NIO, let's pull up NIO. So we saw NIO came almost down. I figured NIO was going to gap down again today. I saw a little bit of weakness, primarily because of this candlestick. So there's going to be a little bit of swing in the stock, right? The stock came close to where it was yesterday. That's what I was thinking of when I went short from yesterday. It was just a swing from one day to the next, right? So I covered a little bit pre-market. You can see it right here. I covered half pre-market. My first cover was here at 40.20. So again, like I said, we were short from 42. So roughly my full cover, because you can see my next cover right here, is 39.75. Now, of course, I was very early into the cover. Like I said, I wasn't quite sure where NIO was going to bounce, but I know that there's people that are gonna swoop in to buy the stock on the lows. So I basically covered right here. My average cover is about $40, just a little bit under $40. Okay, and then you can see I start getting long. So I got a little bit long right here at 97, and then I realized really quickly that I was too early. I looked at the chart. I wanted to get long, and I got in early, and then I looked over at the chart on my right, and I was like, I think I got in a little too early. So I put my next order in here at 55, and then once I saw, I wasn't paying attention to it, because I have other positions that I was in, like the GPS that I long GPS, Workhorse, Planetar, like I called out yesterday. So I was in all those other positions that I was watching. And of course, I'm also watching my long term on my, what's it called, TD America, because I do put in some orders there as well. Any event, right? So you can see I start putting in orders here, 39.40, 39.30, 20, 10, all the way down to 38.70, right? So now I have 50 shares. You can count up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So now we're 50 shares long. So my average price for the long is probably like 39.50. And so I knew buyers were going to come in. Looking at the pre-market, I could see that there was a level right here. As you can see, this is basically kind of where the stock started to, where I knew that there was going to be resistance, that's where the resistance was pre-market. And then of course, you can see it right here. So going back to the orders, you can see where are we? Here we go. So you can see here, I started to sell a little bit because I kind of had a feeling, like I said, that's about where the resistance was going to be at 41.80. So that's basically where I got out. Like I said, I was long from roughly about 39.50. So that's 2 points 49. Yeah, so that's about $2.30 on that. And then I got out of the rest right here at 60, and then I got out of the rest here. I was thinking of holding it, but I was just gonna swing. I was just gonna take profits. I figured 4 points on the move, so I roughly took about 4 points, maybe a little bit more than 4 points out of NIO. Basically gonna leave it here. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I will try to post more of these as I'm being a little bit more active with my trading account, which is what I've been wanting to do, because work keeps me busy, but kind of is what it is. But feel free to hit the like, subscribe so that you don't miss out on future content, and I'll check you out next time.